Hi guys, so this is my website. I originally created this website for my senior project, and my senior project is going to be about stories of immigrants. And so, in order to do that, I am going to be interviewing a bunch of immigrants on campus, and then on my website, I'm going to be uploading their stories and also pictures of them and their families. So right now, there's not a lot of content on my website, but I'm going to take you through to see kind of what I have up already and the things that I'm planning on adding to the website to get it running by next week. So on the side, kind of the title of the website or the name of it that I'm using for my project is immigrant. It's obviously spelled wrong, but I wanted the emphasis on me because it's the story of me, or me as an immigrant. And then on this side, I have my logo that I created a while ago. I'm going to change the logo to something that reflects my project better. So here's my welcome screen, and on my welcome screen will be a little summary of what my project is about, or what this website is basically about. So it will say something like welcome to immigrant website, and then I will have like a little synopsis, and when you click on this button it will take you to a list of all the videos that I have recorded from the different immigrants that I have interviewed. And I chose a sliding bar because it will be easier for people who come to the website to be able to go through and see which stories that they want to read or look at, basically. So when you go to the next, so I chose pictures for each of the immigrants, and this one is for a Mexican immigrant that I interviewed. And so here it will have their name and a quote, or a quote that stands out from their interview right here. And when you click on a closer look, it will take you to the page where it has their video and pictures of their family that illustrate their story better. And then it's the same thing for everyone. So this is the next person that I interviewed, who is a Ghanaian. And so this is a picture that represents their culture. And so the same principle applies. A closer look goes to their story, and then there would be a little summary or quote that illustrates their story better. And then I also have one for an Indian who I'm going to be interviewing soon. I actually have his interview later today. And so I'm going to interview him, and then his quote and then his story will be linked. So I'll have the little button that says a closer look. I need to change a few things on here. Also, for the next one is a Chinese immigrant that I interviewed, and this is a picture that illustrates kind of what she wants and what her story is. And so I'm going to do the same thing with her. So I'm going to have 6 interviews on this website, and then the hope is that as time goes on, I'll get more and more stories that will be shared on this website where people can go and read these stories and watch these videos. And the purpose kind of my project really is to create a space where immigrants can go and feel welcome and know that they're not alone in their struggle and also their successes as immigrants, but also to show those who are coming to America that they're kind of ways to adjust, or better ways to adjust. Because the overarching question for my project is what I wish I knew before I came to America, so that they can know what to expect. And so also, apart from the stories, I also wanted to add statistics about immigration, especially in America. And so this section of my website is going to have different statistics about immigration on here. So that's why I wrote statistics in here as a placeholder for my website. And then I have all the stats that I just need to put in. Also, I'm going to take some of this section out because I don't think it's necessary to have that in there. And then on here will be the pictures associated with each immigrant. So I'm going to have like the sliding screen like it has on the top on here. So I've been kind of playing around with what works best and what will be easier for someone who comes to my website to see. And this will reflect some statistics as well. I thought this was going to be my statistics page, but I figured that since I have it on the top, I'm not going to use this anymore. So this will also be taken out. And this will also include some more pictures as well. So on here, I have a blog. So for my blog, I'm going to have like little 300-word narratives of these immigrants on there and like stories of them also on my blog, and also different like cultural stories, like fun cultural stories that they share with me, so that it's not only a story of their immigration, but it's also a story of different cultures that they have. And then here's my contact page. And it's very simple. I have links to all my social media. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And then here they can send me a quick message if they have any questions. And they can also subscribe to it. And then I have a little description of kind of who I am and what my aspirations are. So it's just a short little summary of who I am. And then on the interviews page, so on the first page where I showed you on my homepage, where it has like the pictures that illustrate each culture. So these, when you click on like a closer look on this one, it will link to my interviews page, is what the goal is. So this is where you'll see all the videos and all the interviews that I have done. So it'll be like a one-stop place. And then I'm thinking, since I don't want to, so far I haven't thought of selling anything on my website. So I made these motivational things in COM 130 and also at work, because we do that for online students. And so, and I created this logo. This is the logo that you see on my website. And so I use them kind of for the purpose of this class and to show some of my work. But I think I don't feel comfortable selling any of this. And so I'm not going to be selling any of this. This is kind of just a placeholder. And for the purposes of this website, I will take the store off my website because I don't feel like I need to sell anything yet. And if later on along the line I want to make this into like a business, I can put that back on there, maybe sell t-shirts or something with the logo that I create and kind of quotes from these immigrants. So that's kind of my store. I have like a little uplifting, like pace yourself, which I learned from my mission, says positive attitude changes everything. And then I have my logo that says knowledge is power and work smart instead of hard. And so those are little motivational things that I have created for my website as well. And so basically that's my website. I'm going to be adding a lot of images and videos and narratives this coming week. I still have a lot of editing to do on a lot of my videos, and that's why they're not up yet. But by the end of this week, they should be all edited, and I will put them up. So feel free to go on my website next week. By next week, I'll have all my videos up. So feel free to go up and watch these videos and enjoy them. And you can give me feedback as to what you think might help me make my website even better.